Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I low-key haven't watched One Piece in a while. I finished Wano. I haven't really watched the Egghead arc with Luffy versus Kizaru and stuff. But low-key, the Elbaph arc has me hyped. Like no cap. Now Loki looks a little bit sus with his tongue sticking out, but I do like his character design. I'm not gonna play the entire thing because you guys know how Toei be with copyright and all that stuff. But it does look nice. Like honestly, the trailer looks really cool. I kind of just like how Luffy was talking a little bit to Loki. Um, and Loki's character design is pretty cool. I've seen some comments on people saying, he has cool character design. Luffy's drip is pretty cool as well. And it's just kind of crazy seeing just Loki just chained up because this guy, doesn't he have like a dragon power similar to Kaido? Doesn't Loki have like a mythical Zoan dragon devil fruit or something? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, we got some English comments. The voice actor of Satoru Gojo voices Loki as their blindfold characters. Wait, what's that grammar? But okay, so that's insane though. So I think basically what this comment is saying is that, literally Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen, Gojo, yeah, is the voice actor for Loki. And if so, that's gonna be so freaking cool, man. I can't even lie. I think Loki deserves it. You guys know Gojo is like the most iconic new gen character next to like Sung Jin Woo from Solo Leveling, but like the anticipation and hype for Gojo versus Sukuna and just the level of glaze that Gojo gets. Anyways, let me stop talking about Gojo. This is a One Piece trailer, right? I don't want One Piece fans to get mad at me and be like, "Why are you talking about Jujutsu Kaisen? This is about One Piece." But yeah, it just looks good. Finally, we got Loki animated. This means we're gonna get the Rocks Pirates too. Yeah, I don't know how to express it, guys, but honestly, like I just haven't watched One Piece in a while, but this Elbaph arc trailer, like, it has me a bit hyped. I'll be honest, it has me hyped, and I'm pretty sure Zoro's gonna get some type of huge power up for Elbaph. I think that's what the One Piece fandom has been predicting. Zoro's gonna get another power up. Because he's gonna eventually have to fight Mihawk, right? Zoro is not strong enough to beat Mihawk yet, but yeah, it's looking good, and I think if Oda can really stick the landing on One Piece, like if the ending of One Piece is peak is like a 9 out of 10 or even just an 8 out of 10, I think One Piece will genuinely be the greatest shonen anime, the greatest anime in history of all time. I'm dead serious. If One Piece has a trash ending, I'll put it equal to Attack on Titan. But if Oda sticks the landing on One Piece, I will say that One Piece is a better anime than Attack on Titan. I will say it's better than probably even Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, better than Frieren. Um, I'll say it's better than Death Note, and Death Note's my favorite anime, so you guys know how that goes. But yeah, like I feel like from an objective standpoint, really the best animes are only like One Piece, Attack on Titan, and maybe Naruto. But if One Piece can just have like a peak perfection ending, it will be the greatest anime of all time. And it's not even going to be debatable because Naruto had a horrible ending. Naruto Shippuden had a horrible ending. Madara got taken over by Kaguya. Everybody hated Kaguya as a main villain. And then Attack on Titan, I feel like Attack on Titan's ending wasn't the worst, but there was still some controversy around it, and people were kind of just some people didn't like Attack on Titan's ending. But if somehow Oda just makes a peak enough ending where like 90% of the One Piece fan base likes it, it it's hands down. It's One Piece is gonna be the best anime of all time. It's just not even gonna be a debate. So, Eiichiro Oda, I'm begging you, please stick the landing and please tell me that the One Piece is actually something cool and something that was worth waiting for all these decades. If you stick the landing on this, your anime will literally be the greatest in history and it will go down as the best anime in history. It's really only One Piece. Um Maybe you could argue Dragon Ball Z is the best anime if you want to, but I feel like I feel like Dragon Ball Z is kind of just like it's carried by nostalgia a little bit. I feel like One Piece is kind of objectively a better anime than Dragon Ball Z. But Let me stop yapping. Oda, please just don't sell the ending. Please don't pull a Tatsuki Fujimoto with like Chainsaw Man, where it's some random ending that's not even a good one. Please don't end it like Gege Akutami ended Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, don't have an Oshinoko ending. Like, there's just so many trash anime endings and manga endings, man. I hope it ends up being kind of like My Hero Academia's ending, where people loved it. Like, people loved the anime ending of My Hero Academia. So if One Piece can just have a good ending, best anime of all time.